Morning. With every passing day, I'm feeling the excitement of the incoming cat. So I'm sure you all also are feeling excited and hopefully in control of your preparation as well. So we are going to continue with the cat questions. Today we are going to do cat 2019 slot 1 questions, the last 12 math questions, right? So let's get into it as soon as we can. Hi, I'm Munira Lokhandwala and I'm Calcutta alumna, a serial 100 percentiler with the CAT and a 99 percentiler with the GMAT. I also have a cat verbal book published by Wiley and available on Amazon. Guys, you can find me here on the Unacademy YouTube Crack Cat channel, and I'm also taking a lot of special classes and plus classes on the Unacademy Learning app. So, pehle to go to the Play Store, search for Unacademy Learning app, and install it. Within that, you have to go for the CAT as a goal and plus course and subscribe for the same. I am doing an LRDI course that I'm going to talk about soon, but I'm also going to do a quick 4-session math reviser for CAT 2020 especially. And it is not just going to be focused on questions, guys. It's going to actually go through important formulae for each and every topic. That means it's a proper reviser. And we'll, of course, back it up with some questions from the CAT itself, right? So I hope to see you for that plus class. And another great reason that you should enroll ASAP is the National Scholarship Test. Today is Friday, the 20th of November. This Sunday, on the 22nd of November, you're going to have a last chance of winning vouchers worth 5,000 rupees. बस ये एक आखिरी समय है. So quickly get onto the learning app and enroll and register for this test. The test is free for everyone, right? Which means that the kind of rank you will get just one weekend, right, before the actual CAT is going to be very relevant. So any other institute, if you see, the tests are not open. So their rank is anyways going to be a little off the mark, but the National Scholarship Test rank will be a very good indicator of the actual CAT rank. So my advice is take it as soon as possible. You get great analysis on the same day. And of course, let's not forget the 5,000 rupees, right? So we have already conducted 5 tests, guys, and 250 happy students have already made a good amount of money. And I hope you don't miss out, right? So do take this test. Another reason is, of course, the plus batch that I was talking about. I have started taking this. I've finished around 6 sessions, and we are having a lot of fun doing a very different, very interesting LRDI sets. As you all must be aware that LRDI has been one of the most fascinating sections in the CAT, right? And it's good fun to prepare for it. So I'll be taking the LRDI in this batch. Professor Prateek is taking the math, and Professor Bobby is taking the verbal. Great, guys. So with subscription to go for that, we can talk towards the end of the session. You can use my code Munira10 to get a great discount, right? Great. So let's move on. You have 3 touching circles having a common tangent. Right? So these are the 3 circles. This is circle 1, this is circle 2, and this is circle 3. Iska radius is 36. Okay? And iska radius, it may not look, but it is 9. And using these facts, I need to find iska radius. Okay? So what we'll first do is we'll come up with some sort of a general result. Okay, so forget these numbers, right? We'll just come up with a general result. Okay, let iska radius be P. Okay, this radius let it be Q, and this radius let it be R. Can we form a relationship between P, Q, and R? That's what we'll try and do first. So let's move on. Instead of working with this diagram, basically I want to use Pythagoras triplets. So we'll have to draw the line connecting the 2 circles. Since they are going to pass via the touch point, this is going to be of the length P plus Q, and so I'm not going to draw this. I have already got another diagram in place. Okay, so great, guys. Let's say the radius of this circle, as I said, is r. Okay, so this whole length, ये जो length है यहाँ से यहाँ तक का, this length is the full radius p, right? ये circle p वाला circle है, ये circle q वाला circle है. It's the full radius p minus the छोटू radius r. So this is p minus r. Now this length, okay? So here, as I said, this is p plus q, right? And this length is the full p minus the radius of this circle q. So this length is p minus q. Okay, and we are taking these two lengths as, you know, x and y. X is the distance between the two centers p and r, and y is the distance between the two centers q and r. Right? So I can first create a Pythagoras triplet with p plus q as the hypotenuse and p minus q as one of the legs and x plus y as the other leg. Correct? So this x plus y is going to be the same as this leg. Correct? So we can write this as x plus y the whole square plus p minus q the whole square is equal to x plus y the whole square. Right? I'll just check whether this is streaming live or not. Whoops, we are on Sudoku. Great. So coming back to our puzzle, yeah, the phone is with my son. He's taking his test. So yeah, coming back to this then, let's see how this will move further. So you get x square plus y square here also. This is p plus q the whole square. And let this x plus y the whole square stay as it is. You have p square plus q square minus 2pq. And here you have p square plus q square plus 2pq. So you know the p square q square cancels off. And you have x plus y the whole square is equal to 4pq. Which means x plus y is equal to 2 root pq. So this is the first thing. Second, now we'll focus on this triangle, right? So again, let me just name the triangles A, B, C, D, E, and let's say this is F. So this we work with triangle AFD, right? ये Pythagoras था AFD के साथ. Now we'll work with the triangle ABC. So in ABC, your one leg is P minus R, the other leg is X, and AC, right, length AC passes through the point of contact. So AC is going to be P plus R. So in a very similar way, right, you have X square plus P minus R the whole square is equal to P plus R the whole square. So again, your p square r square will cancel off, and x square you will get as 4pr, which means that x is equal to 2 root pr. Now, similarly, we'll do for y. So y square plus, right, this length is q minus r, and this length is q plus r, right? So y square plus q minus r the whole square. Correct? We are now looking at triangle DEC is equal to q plus r the whole square. So we're looking at DEC, and when we expand this, q square r square cancels off, and you get y square is equal to 4qr, which means y is equal to 2 root qr. So x plus y is 2 root pr plus 2 root qr. This is equal to 2 root pq. So 2 and 2 and 2 cancels off, right? And if I divide this whole equation with root P, Q and R, then I will get 1 by root Q plus 1 by root P is equal to 1 by root R. So this is the relationship between P, Q and R. Now coming back to our earlier question. Here, if I work with the relationship that 1 by root P plus 1 by root Q is equal to 1 by root R, then I can find R, right? Because then I get, and that is why the two radii are perfect squares. So you get 1 by 6 plus 1 by 3, right, is equal to 1 by 2. Now 1 by 2, so this 2 is equal to root R, and hence R will be equal to 4. So this radii here will be 4. Whoops. Okay. But it's an interesting question, and it is not as complicated as it would seem on first look. Okay. So great, guys. Let's continue with our maths questions. You have Amala, Beena and Gauri. They invest money in this ratio 3:4:5. And they are earning interest in the ratio 6:5:4. So let's say if their amounts invested is 300, 400, 500, right? And the interest rates are 6, 5 and 4, 6%, 5%, 4%. So Amla, the first person is Amla, right, is going to earn 18 rupees. The second person, Beena, is going to earn 20 rupees and Gauri is also going to earn 20 rupees. So here they are exceeding by 2, but actually they are exceeding by 250. Okay, so 1 corresponds to 125 and यहाँ अपना total is 58. So 58 into 125, I'm looking at a multiple of 29, that is option B. Right, that's 29 into 250, that's option B. Not so bad at all, right? Next question. Oops, so much writing to do. Ideally, this question should be left out. But let's do it. This value, right, root 2 and 19 is nothing but 2 raised to 19 by 2. 3 raised to 4, 2 raised to 4. I'm writing 4 square, right? 4 is nothing but 2 square. So I'm writing 4 square as 2 raised to 4, 3 raised to 2m and 2 raised to 3m. सबको हमने 2 और 3 में convert कर दिया, correct? Now same thing I have to do on the right hand side. So this is 3n, 2 raised to 4m and 64, right, is 2 raised to 6. So this is 2 raised to 3 by 2. Right, you have 64 as 2 raised to 6 और इसका fourth root निकालना है. So it's 2 raised to 6 by 4, which is 3 by 2. Okay, so great, we should be good now. Now we just have to collate everything. So on this side, 2 is going to be raised to 19 by 2. So I'll just write it as 9.5 plus 4 minus 3n. Sorry, plus 3n. And this side, 2 is going to be raised to 4m plus 1.5. So this is our first equation. That 9.5 plus, so that is 13.5 plus 3n is equal to 4m plus 1.5, right? And hence 4m minus 3n is equal to 12. Great. Now our second equation is with 3. So 3 on this side is going to be raised to 4 plus 2m, and on this side it is going to be raised to just n. So our next equation is n minus 2m, right? So this is equal to 4. Right? So now we can just look at options here. And if you multiply this with 3 and add, right, you get 24. N will now cancel off, correct? So you get 4m and minus 6n, so you get minus 2n is equal to 24. So m is equal to minus 12. Option C. Next question. So 24th I would say is not to be attempted. A chemist mixes two liquids 1 and 2. 1 liter of liquid 1 weighs 1 kilo and 1 liter of liquid 2 weighs 800 ग्राम. तो ये 1 लीटर 1 किलो है और दूसरा 1 लीटर is 800 grams. So it's 0.8 of a kilogram. Half a liter of the mixture weighs 480. Half a liter weighs 480, so full liter weighs 960. Now, if I take 1 full liter, I lose out on 200 grams. How much will I need to take to lose out on 40 grams? Right? यहाँ पे I'm 200 grams less. यहाँ I'm just 40 grams less. So I need to take 0.2, right? 200 into 0.2 will give me 40. So 0.2 is your second liquid. And hence your first liquid is 0.8. So liquid 1 in terms of volume is 80%. Right? Let x and y be all this. Then xy equals. So first equation plus hai to we'll multiply. Correct? So it's the same as log of x plus y into log of x minus y to the base 5 is equal to 3. So it's log of x square minus y square to the base 5. This is 3 and hence x square minus y square is equal to 5 cube. So this is one equation that we can work with. Potentially you could try and put values here itself, right? You can just see whether you get sensible values. For example, if I put x square, right, as 225, if you can see that, then it is a little easier, right, to work with questions. But forget it, let's look at the second equation. This is minus, so you will divide. It is y divided by x is equal to 1 can be written as 2 to the base 2 because सब जगह 2 है तो यहाँ पे भी 1 को आप 2 to the base 2 लिखिए, log 2 to the base 2 and minus log 3 to the base 2. So this is going to be log of 2 by 3 to the base 2. So y by x is 2 by 3. Right? So now I can say कि ठीक है, you know, x is 3 square, 9, y is 2 square, 4. Difference between them is 5. 5 corresponds to 125, so our multiplier is 25. Correct? So 25 in squares, in numbers it is just going to be a multiplier of 5. So x is going to be 3 into 5, 15, right? And y is going to be 2 into 5, 10. So the product of the two of them is going to be 15 into 10. Option B. Great. 27. If the rectangular faces of a brick have the diagonals in the ratio of this, then the ratio of the length of the shortest edge to that of its longest edge is. So if you just draw, right, तो एक डायगोनल होगा ये फेस का, एक डायगोनल होगा ये फेस का, राइट, एंड एक डायगोनल होगा साइड के फेस का. So if the three parameters are x, y, and z, right? Let's say this is x, this is y, and this is z. Then you will get, right, x square plus y square is equal to 3 square, y square plus z square is equal to 2 root 3 square, and x square plus z square is equal to root 15 the whole square. So here you get, 9, here you get 12, and here you get 15. Now when we add all of them up, I get twice of x square plus y square plus z square, and this is equal to 36. So x square plus y square plus z square is equal to 18. And hence यहाँ से I can find out that z square is going to be equal to 9 because x plus y is 9. X square is going to be equal to 6 and y square is going to be equal to 3. So here the shortest is 3, the longest is 9. So the ratio of x is to y, right? Okay, yeah. The ratio of x is to y is the ratio of root 3 is to root 9, which is root 3 is to 3, and I can take root 3 common, so it's 1 is to root 3. First option. Right? Great. 28. So by now, right, ये काफी दफा कैट में आ चुका है. So I've told you all, right, how do you draw such lines quickly? So you just find out कि वो axis पे क्या points होंगे. So mod x plus mod y is less than equal to 2, right? So it's going to be the area below the line. But where is the line? So you say x plus y is equal to 2 here. So this point is going to be 0, 2. This point is going to be 2, 0. Here now y is negative, so it's actually going to be mod y hai to, right? Y will be, mod y will be 2, x is 0, mod y will be 2, but y is negative, so y will be minus 2. So this point is going to be 0, minus 2, and this point is going to be minus 2, 0. तो ये हमने लाइन बना दी, 4 लाइन. But mod x has to be greater than equal to 1. So you draw the line x is 1 and mod x means x can also be minus 1. तो ये रहा अपना पहला line. This is, this is y greater than 1. Let me just see if I can undo. Erasing will be a pain. Okay. Yeah, so x equal to 1 is this line and x equal to minus 1 is this line. Abhi greater chahiye, so you are looking at this part only. So this is basically two triangles, two right angle triangles, correct? This is the right angle here with base, correct? So if you see the base is going to be 2. It is 1 on this side, 1 on this side, correct? The intersection of the point here is 1, 1. So it's 1 on this side, 1 on this side, base is 2, height is 1. So the area of this triangle is going to be 1. So this is 1 and this is 1. So answer is option total 2. Right? So totally it is 2. The number of solution of the equation. All this mod x 6x square plus 1 is equal to 5x square. So either x is positive, in which case I can just replace this with x and then we can cancel x. Correct? So I get 6x square plus 1 is equal to 5x, and 6x square minus 5x plus 1 is 0. Two numbers that multiply to give you 6 and add to give you 5 is 2, 3. Correct? And the roots are going to be, if I just rewrite this as minus 2x minus 3x plus 1 is 0. The roots are going to be 1 by 3 and half. And they are going to be positive. And we started with x as positive and I got to positive roots. So this was a fair assumption. It was correct. So 2 roots I'm getting here. X can also be negative, in which case now when I cancel x, right, mod x is going to be minus x. So now when I cancel x, I'll be left with a minus 5x. So I get 6x square plus 5x plus 1 is 0. So in the same manner, now if I find the roots, right, it's going to be minus 1 by 3 and minus half. So great. I started with x as negative and I got 2 negative roots. So we get 4 possible roots. But all this cancellation may we forget, right, that x itself can be 0. 0 is a root here. So there are 5 possible solutions, right, and hence the answer is option. I mean, theta hai, so answer is 5. Right? Great, guys. 3 men and 8 machines. Oh, they love robots and men and machines and men. Anyway, so let's see how we can solve this. Three men and 8 machines can finish the job in half the time. If they take half the time, if these 3 men and 8 machines take half the time, so I'll put machines as C, that means they are doubly efficient. They are doubly efficient, right? Than 3 machines and 8 men. तो अभी मुझे इसको भी doubly efficient करना. I want them to do the same work as these guys are doing, so I'll just multiply by 2. So basically the work done by 3 men and 8 machines is the same as the work done by 6 machines and 16 men. So 2 machines can do the same as 13 men. So the men are doing 2 units, the machines are doing 13 units. Okay, this is men, this is machine. Right? You can just substitute 2 units for men here, you get 13 units for machines. Okay, so 2 machines can finish the job in 13 days. So each machine is doing 2 units, 13 units. There are 2 machines, so that's 26 units being done in a day, and the total work in 13 days is 26 into 13. Now each man is doing 2 units per day, and they are going to work for 13 days, so they are going to need 13 men to do it. So answer is 13. Yeah. Great. 31st, the product of the roots of this equation. So first of all, let's analyze this part. You have mod of x square minus x minus 6. If I just look at the roots, x square minus x minus 6 ke roots, there are 2 roots, right? Minus 3 plus 2. That multiplies to give me minus 6 and adds to give me minus 1. So the roots are x equal to 3 and x equal to minus 2. Right? Iska negative ho jayega. So if I just plot this minus 2 and 3, इसके बाहर वाले solutions पे this is going to be positive. Okay, बाहर वाले, और अंदर वाले solutions पे it is going to be negative. Okay. And of course, there is the chance that they can also be 0. So first, let's try for 0. When I put these 2 values, it's going to be 0. If this is 0, left hand side, right hand side should be 0, and that happens for x is equal to minus 2. तो ये आ गया अपना पहला रूट, x equal to minus 2 पे दोनों side become 0. Now let us say that this is positive. So when I open the modulus, I get x square minus x minus 6 is equal to x plus 2. It's positive, so I'll open it as it is. So I get x square minus 2x minus 8 is 0. इसके दो रूट्स हैं +4 and -2. -2 तो हमने ऑलरेडी ले लिया है 0 के लिए, राइट? And +4 we have assumed positive, and +4 falls in the positive arena. Right? +4 falls in the positive arena. So this is fine. I now have two roots. I have 4 also. I have -2 also. So definitely ये अब निकाल सकते हैं. अब I'll assume negative. So the sign flips, right? -x square plus x plus 6 is equal to x plus 2. So now everything I'll put it on this side. So I get x square. X and x cancels off. Right? So I get x square minus 4 is equal to 0. So I get x is equal to plus 2 or minus 2. So plus 2 तो already है अपना, sorry, minus 2 तो already है अपना एक root, and plus 2 बीच में आता है where it actually becomes negative. So it is fine. So I get another root which is plus 2. So when I multiply these three roots, the product of the three roots is -16. The wheels of bicycles A and B have radii 30 and 40 centimeter respectively. While traveling a certain distance, each wheel of A required so many more revolutions than each wheel of B. If bicycle B traversed this distance, then its speed in kilometer per hour was. Okay, so pehle to radii are in the ratio 3:4. So circumference also will be in the ratio 3:4. That means the number of revolutions that they will take in the same distance will be 4:3. Right? The number of revolutions taken will be 4:3. The smaller wheel will have to revolve more number of times to travel the same distance. So अगर 5000 revolutions का gap है, तो wheel A is doing, 20,000 revolutions, and wheel C, and we are more wheel B is doing 15,000, and that's what we are more concerned about. हमें B के बारे में सब पता करना है. So it is doing 15,000 revolution. Now what is its circumference? It is pi d. So that is 80 pi centimeters. Okay. So the distance that it is going to travel is going to be 15 into 8, 120, followed by 4 zeros. These many centimeters. तो पहले तो we have to convert it into meters, तो ये दोनों कट गए, and then into kilometers, तो ये तीनों कट गए, right? 100 centimeter is 1 meter and 1000 meters is 1 kilometer. तो ये सब zeros कट गए. Now we are left with 12 pi kilometers it travels in 3/4 of an hour. So in the full hour it is going to cover 16 pi, right? 12 into 4/3. Pi to hai. Next question, consider a function of this form. So f of 1 is 2. How are we going to find f of 2? F of 2 is f of 1 plus 1 is equal to f of 1 into f of 1. So that is going to be 2 into 2, 4. F of 3 is going to be f of 2 plus 1. So every time I move up, right, by one number, I have to add f of 1. So every time I'm going to multiply by 2. So your f of n is basically a geometric progression because I have a common ratio of 2 with the first term as 2, right? And a common ratio of 2. Now let us explore this. This is also a geometric progression, right? This is also a geometric progression. So if I compare this to a general geometric progression, a summation, I can straight away see and see how many terms are there starting from 1, 2, 3. There are n terms. So when you have n terms, it is r raised to n. So यहाँ पे n terms and it is 2 raised to n. We know common ratio anyways is 2. So your first term a must be 16. So f of a plus 1 is 16. Now here if you see, f of 1 is straight away 2 raised to 1. F of 2 is 2 square. So f of n is 2 raised to n. So यहाँ पे f of a plus 1 is 2 raised to a plus 1, that is equal to 2 raised to 4. So a has to be equal to 3. That's your answer, that a is 3. Ramesh and Gautam are among 22 students who write an examination. Ramesh scores 82.5. The average score of the 21 students other than Gautam is 62. The average score of all the 22 students is one more than the average score of the 21 students other than Ramesh. So Ramesh, when you add his score to 21 students, he is able to increase the score of 21 students, each of the students, by 1. So the average must be 61.5. Correct? The average must be 61.5. That is why when he's coming with 82.5, he's able to increase everyone's average by 1 unit. So the difference 21, correct, is used to give 1 to everyone. So the average of all 22 is 61.5. Now, when I add Gautam to 21 students, correct? When I add Gautam, then it becomes 61.5. When I remove Gautam, it is 62. So Gautam has left half for everyone. So Gautam didn't take his full 61.5. Gautam took 61.5 minus 10.5 because he left half for everybody else. Right? So Gautam ka score is 51. Option A. Right, guys? Great. Let's look at some questions now. Bonus questions. Selling price of 20 oranges is equal to the cost price of 28 oranges. तो यहाँ पे ही रुक जाते हैं. Correct? Let's say the cost price of 28 oranges is 10 rupees. Okay? So then the total cost price is 280 and hence the selling price is 14 rupees. Right? Which in turn is equal to 1/3 of the total discount offered upon 140 oranges. So this selling price, right, of 280, this is the discount offered on 140 oranges. So 140 oranges का है 1960. This is 1/3 of the discount, so the discount is 840. So discount देने के बाद you reach on the selling price. So hence the marked price is 2800. for 140 oranges. That means the marked price is 20 rupees. Right? 20 rupees is the marked price. So marked price, selling price, cost price. Now we have to find the loss profit percentage when the markup percentage is half. तो जो 10 rupees का था अभी करेक्ट, जो 20 rupees बन गया, markup percentage is 100%. इसको आधा करना है, 50% करना है, right? And the discount percentage is decreased by 5 percentage points. So discount right now is 30%. Correct? 20 say you discount by 30% to reach 14. So this is decreased by 5 percentage points. So this becomes 25%. तो 15 रुपए पे, correct, you will give a discount of 25%. So you will have 13.75 rupees. That is your selling price. So the profit that you're going to get, right, is going to be 37.5%. I think I've made some sort of silly mistake somewhere. Let me just check. This is perfectly fine, that I know. Markup percentage is halved, so 10 rupees becomes 15 rupees. Discount percentage is 30%, right? 20%. So 70% is what you're charging. So you're discounting markup by 30%. So this is decreasing by 5 percentage points. So it's 25% of 15. Right, it's 25% of 15 is given as discount. So 11.25 is the new price and hence 12.5% is the profit. Great. Okay, great guys. Next question. If fresh grapes contain 80% water and 20% pulp by weight, okay, and 10 kilograms of fresh grapes yield 2.5 kilograms of dry grapes. तो fresh water जो 10 किलो में है, okay, उसमें you have 8 kilos of water and 2 kilos of pulp. So in 2.5 kilo dry grapes also you will have 2 kilos of pulp and you will have 0.5 kilos of water. Then find the percentage of pulp by weight in dry grapes. So that is 2 over 2.5, 80%. Great. Let's look at the next question. What is the remainder when all this is divided by 25? 2020 is here. So 2 raised to 2020 is divided by 25. So we can look at powers of 2 close to multiples of 25. Of course, you know 128 is a good contender. 2 doesn't work, 4 doesn't work, 8, 16, 32, 64, right? So 128 seems good, but 128 से better है, not 256, not 512, but 1024. So I can rewrite this as 2 raised to 10, the whole raised to 202. So this is 1024 raised to 202, which is 1025 minus 1 raised to 202. So everything is divisible by 25 except the last term. So remainder is going to be minus 1 raised to an even number plus 1. Right? So this is not such a big problem. Let's look at the next question. At how many distinct points do the two curves given below intersect above the x-axis? So if it is intersecting above the x-axis, That means y is positive. We need to ensure that y is positive. Okay, and it is intersecting, so both of them are equal. So now let us just equate the two. You get 2 into x raised to 4 plus x cubed plus x is equal to x raised to 4 plus x cubed plus 5x squared plus x minus 4. So ये cancel, ये cancel, ये cancel और ये cancel. So you're left with x raised to 4 minus 5x squared plus 4 is equal to 0. So if I just resubstitute x square as y, this becomes a quadratic. Y square minus 5y plus 4 is 0. And what are the roots? The roots are basically y is equal to 1 and 4. Right? We can see that y is equal to 1 and 4. So x square is equal to 1 and 4. So x can be plus minus 1 or plus minus 2. Okay. So x के values है काफी, but y should be positive. So now we'll substitute these values. Okay, ek to 0 is not going to work because then y becomes 0. So when I put x is equal to plus 1, obviously this is positive, correct? So for positive values, plus 1 plus 2, it is going to work. Minus 1 pe, I get plus 2 minus 1, I get 0. So minus 1 is not going to work. Minus 2 pe, right, we get another positive value. You can see it's positive, right? 16 into 2 minus 8 minus 2. So there are 3 possible places where it's going to intersect above the x-axis. How many integral solutions are possible for xyz such that x plus y plus z is 11? So this actually, the question has a small issue. It just says integral solutions, which means negative integers are possible, which means there are now an infinite number of possibilities. So this should be positive integral solutions. Then, you're only looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. You're just looking at natural numbers. So we have worked with this, right? That when you have an equation of x1 plus x2 plus x3 till xr is equal to n, then the number of ways to find the solutions is basically selecting r minus 1 out of n minus 1 gaps. So then you're partitioning it. So it is n minus 1 cr minus 1. So this becomes 11c2, which is nothing but 10 into 11 divided by 2, which is 55. So answer here is 55, right? So great, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this session. We did a lot of interesting techniques and good methods. I hope to see you again with the bonus puzzle. So here is the bonus puzzle. That the hour hand on a wall clock is 3 inches long and the minute hand is 4 inches long. At 3 o'clock, the hands form a 3, 4, 5 right angle triangle. How many times does the hour hand and the minute hand form a triangle with integer lengths? And how many of those triangles are isosceles? So do give it a shot. Very interesting question. I hope to see you again now when we are doing countdown to the cat. Tonight we are going to do 9 concepts in arithmetic, right? And follow that up with 8 tests that you need to take on Unacademy. So I hope to see you soon, guys. And before leaving, again, let me remind you that if Unacademy abhi tak install nahi kiya hai, so don't wait, right? There are a lot of free resources online, agreed, but the kind of environment that you get on Unacademy, it is unparalleled and it's not available anywhere else. We are a platform that has been exclusively designed, right, to teach online. We are not doing this for the pandemic. So you can understand that our whole focus has been online teaching. all of our resources has been put into giving you the best online teaching platform. And it is true, there is nowhere better to learn if you're learning online. So please, guys, check this platform out. You have a lot of live polls, leaderboards. You get great time with your educator, right? Interaction. And there are a lot of free test series with analysis available, right? Also, doubt solving sessions mein your doubts can be solved straight away by the teacher. So these are all great benefits that are just not available anywhere else, right? And again, a reminder, you have the National Scholarship Test. So please enroll for it, take it this Sunday, and I'm sure you all will do well, right? Just brush up on your verbal. Ye Sunday ko verbal ka section hai. Brush it up and go ahead and ace it, right? Let's crack it, definitely. So, with subscription to go for, well, if you're focused on CAT 20, then you can look at the 6 month or the 3 month subscription. I would recommend the 6 month subscription because then, GDPI hai, kya hai, sab written assessment hai. There are a lot of things where we can help you out, right? If you're focused on CAT 2021, then of course it has to be the 2 year subscription. If you use my code Munira10, the amount per month is very, very negligible, right?